Welcome, my friend,
to the channel of Wise Jack.
For the curious case of Aimo Koivunen and his accidental methamphetamine-fueled ski adventure. Picture this, it's 1944. The world is engulfed in the throes of World War II.
And up in the frostbitten landscapes of Finland,
Private Aimo Koivunen finds himself in a rather precarious situation. Koivunen, a member of the Finnish Army, was out on a ski patrol in the depths of Lapland. As you can imagine, skiing in the Arctic tundra is no walk in the park.
it's more like a frosty dance with hypothermia.
To help soldiers combat fatigue,
The Finnish military had a little trick up their sleeve.
Pervitin. Sounds fancy,
Right.
well, it's essentially methamphetamine, a stimulant to keep the troops awake and alert.
Our protagonist,
Koivunen and his patrol were deep behind enemy lines, probably wondering why they couldn't have been stationed somewhere sunny. Suddenly, they found themselves under Soviet attack. In the chaos that ensued, Koivunen became separated from his comrades. Alone, in the middle of who knows where, with Soviets possibly on his tail. He did what any sensible soldier would do. He reached for his Pervitin.
here's where it gets interesting.
Koivunen, perhaps due to the stress or the cold numbing his fingers, fumbled and spilled the entire bottle of pills. In his haste, he did what any reasonable person in sub-zero temperatures, being chased by an enemy army, would do. He scooped as many pills as he could into his mouth. Turns out, he ingested about 30 times the recommended dose of methamphetamine. Yikes. What followed was a wild, 3-day, 400-kilometer ski trek across the Finnish wilderness. Imagine skiing non-stop for days, without sleep, with the energy of a dozen espresso shots coursing through your veins. Koivunen skied through the unforgiving terrain, hallucinating, battling frostbite, and avoiding both wildlife and enemy soldiers. His journey,
Fueled by a cocktail of adrenaline and a hefty dose of meth,
was nothing short of miraculous. He survived, albeit barely, and was found by his compatriots,
lying unconscious in a ditch.
Koivunen's heart rate was reportedly a staggering 200 beats per minute when he was found. Despite the odds,
He recovered, and his story became a legendary testament to the human resilience and sheer willpower.
in retrospect, Aimo Koivunen's story reads like an action-packed thriller. A testament to the saying that sometimes truth is stranger than fiction. And let's not forget the irony. A man running, or rather, seeing, for his life. Powered by what was essentially a bottle of illegal stimulants. It's a story that skis the fine line between heroic and downright insane. Thank you for watching. Give this subscribe button a try. It does not bite. Live long and prosper.